Hi friends, it's Saturday and we're here for some activities that you can do with your whole family. I hope that you've had a great week. We are having tons of fun around here studying Moses. This last week, we talked about Moses and how God had a very special plan for him, and he was saved so that he could help free the Israelites from slavery. But when God told Moses to go to Pharaoh the king and to free the Israelites, Moses was afraid, and he didn't believe that he had what it took to carry out God's plan. But God performed miracles that proved not only to Moses, but to the others that he was with him. And just like that, when God shows us his plans for us, he also promises to be with us and to help us along the way. The first activity that we have this week is called Life's a Puzzle. And sometimes life is a puzzle. This week I brought with me a rather small puzzle, but I would encourage you to find a puzzle that you have in your house, or maybe pick one up when you go to the store. Or you could even make your very own puzzle if you have a picture, like a large picture, or maybe a poster hanging around that you don't really use anymore. You can cut it up into pieces and make your own puzzle. But the point is not to necessarily show, parents pick the puzzle. The point is to not necessarily show your children or the rest of your family what the puzzle is to start off with. But first, you would give them just one piece. And so obviously one piece looks very different than the whole puzzle together. So give them one piece and have them discuss what they think the whole picture looks like. And then once they kind of get into it, then you can hand out pieces, puzzle pieces, one at a time, and have people discuss, oh no, I think it's this, or I think this is what the picture looks like, until you have about 10 to 15 pieces laid out for the family, depending on how big your puzzle is. And then once you've gotten to that point, then just go ahead and finish the puzzle together as a family. But as you do it, discuss how life can be puzzling sometimes, and it can be like a puzzle. Sometimes we only get pieces or bits at a time of what the Lord has planned for us. And share how God helped you in the process while all of the pieces were coming together so you could see them more clearly. The second activity is to actually read about the story of Moses in the Bible. I would encourage you to start at Exodus 1:8 and go through at least to chapter 4 and discuss the miracles that God does throughout the story. There's so many things that happen, and it's such a fun and interesting story for kids, I think. And sometimes you may have a children's Bible or even a children's storybook that tells the story. And so I encourage you to look at some different versions to really make it fun for your children and to really explain it well. And as you're reading through the story, think of a phrase or a word of encouragement that God has for your family through the story of Moses. And then I encourage you to write that word or words, if you find more than one phrase or more than one word, on a piece of paper or multiple pieces of paper, and have your children decorate them. We came up with one. We can do anything with God's help. And so have your children decorate the pages and then tape those up so that you can have encouraging words throughout the week that your family can remember, hey, this is the story that we're learning about, and this is how it applies to us and to our family. Thanks so much for listening today. I hope that you're enjoying the story of Moses, and I hope that you're having a great weekend. We will be with you again next week, and we'll have some more lessons. We love you and your family, and we'll see you again shortly. Bye-bye.